morning students. Today I will teach you about classification of fractions, that in how many ways you can classify fractions. So first is common fraction. Common fraction means the numerator and denominator are integers in a common fraction. That means just or some simple fractions, for example 3 upon 5, 7 upon 9, 11 upon 7, 3 upon 2. These are just a simple fraction. Then the next is complex fraction. Complex fraction means in which the numerator and the denominator or both of them also contain fractions. For example, the numerator is 2 by 3 and the denominator is 8 upon 9. And just see, the numerator is also having the fraction and the denominator is also having a fraction. So this is a complex fraction. Now the next is proper fraction. As I explained before, what is a complex fraction? Which contains in which the numerator or the denominator or both of them are containing fraction. Proper fraction means a fraction in which numerator is less than the denominator. That means numerator will be smaller. Just see 1 upon 2. So numerator is 1 and the denominator is 2. So 1 is smaller than 2. Then 2 by 3. Just see 2 is smaller than 2. The fractions in which numerator is smaller is known as proper fraction. Now improper fraction. Improper fraction means the opposite of proper fraction. In improper fraction, what will be greater? Numerator is greater than the denominator. Just see 3 by 2, 8 by 5. Just see 3, the numerator is greater than the denominator. 8 upon 5, 8 is greater than 5. And what is 8? Numerator is greater than the denominator. Then mixed fraction. Mixed fraction means which contain a whole fraction also. Just see 1, 1 upon 2, 8, 9 upon 11, whole. That 1 will be and 1 by 2. That which contains one fractional part and one another part. That means integral part. Just see 1, 1 by 2. This is the integral part and this is the fractional part. A fraction that contains both integral as well as the fractional part. Now I will explain this through some examples. So here the first question is, express the following as mixed fractions. So as I have explained that what is the meaning of mixed fractions? Mixed fraction means which contains one integral part as well as one fractional part. So 37 upon 12. Divide 37 by 12. So 12 3s are 36. So what you can write it? 3 whole 1 upon 12. Similarly like that you can write. Because this part is the integral part and 1 upon 12 is the fractional part. Then the next question is 947 upon 31. So 31 3s are 93. 4 minus 3 you will get 1 and 17. Now you cannot solve this term, that's why you will put here 0. So what is the integral part? 30 whole and fractional part 17 upon 31. So as you understood that mixed fraction contains one integral and one fractional part, and how you can convert this numbers into mixed fraction by dividing each term. Now express the following as improper fraction. As I have explained before, what you have converted it into mixed fraction. Now what you will do? You will convert mixed fraction into improper fraction. And what are improper fraction? Whose numerator is greater than the denominator. So how you can convert? Just see 3 whole 7 upon 12. First multiply these two numbers. 12 multiply 3. What you will get? 36. Then this numerator part you will add it plus 7. 36 plus 7 you will get 43. And this denominator will remain same 43 upon 12. Let's see another example. 18 whole 101 upon 107. First multiply this denominator by integral part. 107 multiply 18 and then you will add what? this numerator part, that is 101. So 107 multiply 18, you will get what? 1926. And you will add 101 and you will get 2027. And what is the denominator? 107. Denominator never changes. Denominator remains same. Now, the next question is fill in the blanks. 4 upon 9. Then here this blank you have to fill, and denominator is 36. So as the denominator is given 36 and this part is given 4 upon 9. Okay. Just tell in the table of 9 how many times 36 come? 4 times. So 9 multiply 4, 36. As you know very well, when you will multiply the denominator, or by which number you will multiply the denominator, the same way you have to multiply the numerator. So 4 multiply, you will get 16. So you will get the answer 16 upon 36. Now 219, then fill up. Then this mixed fraction is given. First you have to convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. 35 multiply 2, that is 70, and then you will add this 3 and you will get 73 upon 35. You can do this by two ways. Either you can do by division or you can do by multiplication. So as this upper part is given, so what is concluded here? That if you will multiply 73 by 3, you will get 219. So similarly, when you have multiplied the numerator by 3, then you have to multiply the denominator also by 3. So you will multiply 35 by 3 and you will get 105. So what will come here in the fill up? 105, and here 16. Now the next question is write each of the following fractions in the simplest form. In which form you have to write? Simplest form. The question is 144 upon 336. Simplest form means if there is a chance of a number, that how much times you can divide till the number cannot be divided, you can divide it. That means you can cut that number. Just see 144 upon 336. 2 times 2 sevens are 14, 2 twos are 4. Same here. 202, 2 6 are 12, 2 8 are 16. Again you can cut 2 3 are 6, 2 6 are 12, 2 8 are 16, and 2 4 are 8. Then 36 and 84. You can cut 12 here 36, 12 sevens are 84. What will be the answer? You will get 3 upon 7. Now the next question is write the fractions in the descending order in each of the following. What is the meaning of descending order? Descending order means big to small. Up to now, you have arranged the number in descending order, but the numbers were not fractions. Now I will teach you about how to convert the fractions in descending order. Similarly, these are the fractions. Can you see that all the denominators are different? When the denominators are different, we can't imagine that which number is greater. So what you will do? First we will make all the denominators equal. Then only we can tell that which number is bigger or which number is smaller. So first you will take the LCM of all the denominators. That is 7, 5, 10, 20, 35. So we will start from a small digit. So 2. 7 cannot be multiplied, not 5. Then 10. 2 5s are 10. 2 10s are 20. Then 35. Again 2. 2 5s are 10. Then 5 1s are 5. 5 1s are 5. 5 1s are 5. And 5 7s are 35. Then 7. Till we get 1 here, we will take the LCM. Just multiply 2 multiply 2 multiply 5 multiply 7. So 2 2s are 4. 5s are 20. Multiply 7, 140. Now what will be the denominator that you will get? 140. Just note down these digits: 2 upon 7, 3 upon 5, 9 upon 10, 13 upon 20, and 23 upon 35. And just note down the denominators: 140, 140, 140, 140 and 140. Now just see in the table of 7 how many times 140 comes? 20 times. 7 multiply 20, you will get 140. So similarly you will multiply the numerator by 20. 2 multiply 20, you will get 40. Similarly in the table of 5, how many times 140 appears? 28 times. Similarly you will multiply it by numerator and you will get 84. 28 multiply 3, 84. Now the next, similarly 10 multiply 14, you will get 114 and you will multiply the numerator by same number. 9 multiply 14, 126. Similarly you will do these two also. Did you notice one thing? Just see, both the numerator and denominator are equal. Okay, then you will get these numbers. Now as all the denominators are equal, you can arrange them in descending order. So 126 is greater, after that then 92, then 92 is greater than 91, 91 is greater than 84, 84 is greater than 40. Now you can arrange them. 126, so 9 by 10 is greater. Then how much? 92 by 140, that is 23 by 35, is greater than by how much? That is 91 upon 140, that is 13 by 20, is greater than how much? 84 upon 114, that is 3 by 5, is greater than by how much? 40 upon 140, that is 2 by 7. So we have arranged these numbers in descending order, that means big to small. Now the next question is, arrange the fractions in ascending order in each of the following. The way of arranging the fractions in ascending order is same, only one thing is different. As you know, the word ascending order. What is the meaning of ascending order? Ascending order means small to big. Yes or no? So as here you can see all the denominators are different. So when the denominators are different, we cannot arrange them in ascending order. So what I will do? First I will take the LCM of this number, and what will be the LCM? 288. Then 288 I will write near denominator. Then I will write these all digits: 7 upon 16, 5 upon 12, 17 upon 32 and 23 upon 36. Just see, 16 multiply 18, you will get 288. Similarly, you will multiply 7 by 18 and you will get 126. Now in the table of 12, if you will multiply by 24, you will get 288. Similarly, you will multiply the numerator and you will get 5 multiply 24, 120. Then 32 multiply 9, you will get 288. Similarly, you will multiply 17 by 9 and you will get 153. Then 36 multiply 8, you will get 288. Similarly, you will multiply 23 by 8, same as numerator, and you will get 184 upon 288. Now, ascending order means small to big. Which is the smaller number? 120 upon 288. Then 126 upon 288. Then 153 upon 288. Then 184 upon 288. Small, big, big, biggest. Then here 100 upon 288, which digit is there? 5 upon 12. Then 126 upon 288, which digit is there? 7 upon 16. Then 153 upon 288, which digit is there? 17 upon 32. Then 184 upon 288, which digit is there? 23 upon 36. Thank you.